Hi, welcome to Math and Computer Tutorial YouTube channel. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share this video. Okay? So today, let us discuss Excel text functions. So these are the different text functions to be discussed. Okay? So let's start. Okay, so I have here sample data to apply different Excel text function. Okay? So let's start with concat function. Okay, first you have to click your cell cursor here wherein you want to display your result. So for example, I want to concatenate this text in this format, last name, comma, first name. Okay, so to begin with, first click insert function here, or the function wizard, and then your insert function, select your category. Category is text function. As you can see, here are the different text functions. Okay, so let's us now use concat function. Then click OK. For concat function, it concatenates a list or range of text strings. So meaning, this function will be used if you want to combine or merge different text. Okay, so let us now merge the last name and the first name in this format. Okay, so my text one. So click now your arrow here, arrow up to select your first text. So my first text should be last name. So click your column B, that is your last name. And then click arrow down to go back to your insert function. And then your text 2, take note your text 2 should be comma and space before the first name. So therefore type comma here and press space bar to provide space. Okay. And then on your text 3, your text 3 is the first name. So click arrow up again here, then click the first name. Okay, then arrow down again. As you can see, you have the preview result here. So if it is correct already, then click now OK. So as you can see, I have now Benitez, Eddie, which is a merged document from different columns. Okay. So for the rest of the rows, all you have to do is to drag using the fill handle. So position your mouse pointer here on the lower right corner and then drag the fill handle. Okay, so that's so-called the relative cell reference. So as you can see, I have now last name, comma, first name for every row. Okay, so for the next format, for example, I want to display in this format, first name, space, middle name, space, then last name. Okay, so again, click insert function. Okay, so on your text category, click concat, then click OK. So our first text is first name. So click arrow up, then choose the first name column here. Okay, then click arrow down. So our second text should be space between the two texts. So provide space so by pressing the space bar on your computer. Okay, and then text 3 is the middle name or the middle initial. So click your middle initial column. Okay. Another space between these two texts. So your text folder is space again, or blank space. So press space bar on your computer. And then text 5 is your last name. So click the last name column. So please check your preview result if you got the desired format. Okay, so you have your first name, middle initial, and last name. So that's correct. Then now click OK. So, and then for the rest of the rows, just drag it to copy the formula. Okay, so we have here the first name, middle name, and last name format coming from different columns. Okay, so next is we will use left, mid, and right function. Okay, so for the left function, so what is left function? So let us check here the left function. So left returns the specified number of characters from the start of the text string. Okay, so if you want to extract characters from your text, okay, beginning from the left. Okay, so for example, if I want to get the first word, okay, first word of its school name here, so I will use left function. So for example, text 1, so text is a string containing the characters that you want to extract. So click arrow up here. So our reference text is on column A, or the school's name. Then click arrow down again. So num characters. So you have the num characters, specifies how many characters you want left to extract. Okay, so one if omitted. So it means that numcars is optional. So if you do not provide any number here on numcars, it automatically one character from the left will be extracted. Okay, so if I want to get the first word on this school name, so we have the word centro. So how many characters from the left? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 characters. So therefore type 6 character. And then you have the preview result. So you have centro, so that's correct. Then click OK. Okay. So how about for the next row? Okay, so can I use now the dragging or the copying formula? Let us check the result. So as you can see, okay, so for example, in this school name, so I want to get the word Jose only, the first word. So you have to edit the formula by double click your cell. It should be left of A3. Then the word Jose has 4 characters only. So edit your number characters, that is 4. Okay, then click OK. So you have result, that's correct, for Eastern University. So I need to get or extract only the word far. So far has only 3 characters. So edit your number of characters to 3. Okay, then you have the word saint. Okay, that's the use of your left function. For the mid function, let us check. So insert function. So click mid, then click OK. So mid means returns the characters from the middle of the text string given a starting position and length. Okay, so you have syntax here to be followed. So you need to supply text, the start num, and the num characters. For the text is the text string from which you want to extract the characters. Okay, so click arrow up. So our text is the school name, which is on column A. Then you have start num. Okay, so if I want to get the second word for its school name, so for my first row, I want to extract only the word scholar. So you have to count the character or the start position. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So meaning the word scholar starting position is on the 8th character. So type 8 here. Okay, and then for the numcars specifies how many characters to return from text. So from the how many letters do you want to extract? Okay, from 8 characters. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 characters. Okay, so I have the word preview result is scholar, so that's correct. Then click OK. That's it. So how about for the second row? So I need to extract result, the word result. So if I will drag this, so what will happen? Because they have different start position of each word. Okay, so for the result, the starting position is 2, 4, 5, 6. So edit this row, double click. It should be, the starting position should be 6. And then how many words or characters to be extracted? 2, 4, 5. Then you have 5 characters. Click OK. Okay, then next is the word technological, the same. So I have starting position 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 characters. And then how many characters? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 characters to be extracted from the 7th position. Okay, so I have here technological. How about this? So you have Eastern. So double click again. So the starting position is 3, 4, 5. So the 5th starting position. And then how many characters? 3, 6, 7 characters. Eastern. How about this? So we have Joseph. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 starting position. And the word Joseph has 2, 4, 6 characters. Okay. So that's your mid function. Okay. So how about if, for example, I want to get 2 words, okay, from this text, say for example, scholar university, okay, from the second word to the last, to the end, okay. So the same way, so you can use mid function. So you have the text category. Okay, arrow down, click mid, turns character from the middle of a text string, given a starting position and length. So the same. So you have your text. Okay, so on column A, and then start number again. So what's our start number? The start number is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8 position. Okay, and then specifies how many texts. Okay, so what if we will not provide any number here? What will happen on the num cars? So let us check. You've entered too few arguments for this function. So it means that the num cars is required. Okay? So meaning to say the num cars is required. So comma, how many words or letters? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Okay, from the 8 character, so we will get 18 letters. Okay, then click now. Okay, so you have Scholar University. Okay, so let us check what will happen for the next row. So you need to edit the starting position. Okay, 2, 4, 5, 6 again. So the starting position should be 6 character. So 18. So let us check. So okay. Okay, next is 2, 4, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Then click OK. Same with this. So I have 3, 4, 5th character. Okay. 18. So double click to edit. And then 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 position. Then click OK. Okay. So for this, because Technological University is longer than 18 characters, so we need to edit the num cars. So let us make it 25, or you count the number of characters. Okay, so you have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So 24 or 25, it's okay. Click OK. It's mid function. Okay, so let us now use the right function. So what is right function? So returns the specified number of characters from the end of a text string. Okay, so opposite with the left, a right function starts from the end or the right side of the text. Okay, so click OK now. Okay, so these are the data to be supplied. So you have the text and num cars. So text is a string that contains the characters that you want to extract. Of course, our text is the first column or name of the school. Okay, number of characters specifies how many characters you want to extract, one if omitted. So how many, for example, I want to extract the word university here. Okay, so from the right, how many letters, okay, to be extracted? So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So type 10 characters. Okay, so you have the preview result, university. So that's correct. Then click now OK. Okay, so let us drag and check the remaining result. So you have the same university, PH College. Okay, so if I want to extract only college here, because college is shorter word than university, so 2, 4, 6, 7 only. So replace the numcars here, double click, then replace 8. Then click OK. Okay, that's the right function. Okay, so our next function to be used. So we have upper, lower, and proper functions. Okay, for upper function, so given this data again, so we will use different text function, these 3 functions. Okay, so click FFX, so you have still on text category, this time upper, so you have the upper function. Okay, so what is upper function? Upper converts a text string to all uppercase letter. So it means the text will be converted into capital letters or uppercase letters. Okay, so you only have one argument to be supplied, that is the text. Text is the text that you want to convert it to uppercase, a reference, or a text string. Okay, so click arrow up. So click the text or the cell reference, then click arrow down again. So as you can see in the preview result, it will convert it into capital letters or uppercase. So click OK now. Okay, then drag now for the remaining rows. Okay, so you can see all rows are now converted into capital letters. Okay, for the lower function, the same. So click f of x. This time lower function. Click OK. So lower converts all letters in a text string to lowercase or small letters. Okay, so click now column A again, click arrow down, then click OK. So you have now small letters. Okay, so all letters are now into small character. Okay, then drag or downward. Okay, so you have now converted into small letters. For the proper function, so what is proper function? So text category again. So let's click proper. Click OK. So proper function converts a text string to proper case. The first letter in each word to uppercase and all other letters to lowercase. So each word on your text should be converted into uppercase. Okay, it's the same with the given data. So this time, let us use, for example, column B to convert into proper case. So click down, arrow up, then click letter or column B. So these are in the capital letter. So I want to convert into proper format, then arrow down, then click OK. Okay, so as you can see, each word now starts with capital letter, then drag it or downward for the succeeding rows. Okay, so next function, so we have replace and substitute. Okay, so let us now use this function, replace function. So the same, click insert function again, then click replace function, click OK. So it says here that a replace function replaces part of a text string with a different text string. So these are the arguments to be supplied. So we have the old text. What text do you want to replace? That's your old text, no? It's text which you want to replace some characters. Okay? So for example, I want to replace the word university here. Replace it with the word college. Okay? So click now your text. Okay, click arrow down. The start name. Start num, rather, is the position of the characters in old text that you want to replace with new text. So the word university. So count the position. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 15, 16. So the word university starts at 16th position. So type 16. Number of characters. So how many letters in the word university? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 characters. Okay. So new text. New text is the text that will replace characters in old text. So what text or word that you want to replace? So let us replace with the word college. So click now, OK. So as you can see, from Centro Escolar University, now we have Centro Escolar College. Okay? So let's drag and see the result. Okay, so we have Jose Rizal University College because we need to edit here the starting position of the word university. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Because that's shorter word, no? So the starting position should be 12. And of course, the word university has 10, the same, and replace it with the word college. So press enter key. Okay. So how about this? So Rizal Technological University. So count again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, so 21. Double click. Okay. So update the start num here to 21. The same word, university, so you have 10 characters and replace it with college. Press enter key. Okay, so how about this one? The same, so double click to edit. So 3, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. So 13 position, the word university. Okay, so about this, since it is already college, so what will you do? So actually, it's up to you if you want to replace it or not, but it's not necessary. Okay, so you can copy if you want. Okay, but for the sake of this function, so let us now use this function 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so from the 14th position, get the 10 characters, replace it with college. So the same, the word college. Okay, so how about substitute function? So let us now use substitute function. Click this column, click insert function. So text category again, click substitute, click OK. Substitute replaces existing text with new text in a text string. Okay? So text, so we have to supply this argument. So text is the text or the reference to a cell containing text in which you want to substitute character. Okay, so our text, of course, is column A for the given data. Then the old text. Old text is the existing text you want to replace. If the case of old text does not match the case of text, substitute will not replace the text. Okay, so what word do you want to replace or substitute? So the word university will be replaced with college, the word college. So type all text here, university. So what's the new text to be replaced? College. Okay. Specifies which occurrence the old text you want to replace. If omitted, every instance of the old text is replaced. So we don't need these arguments. As you can see, we have here the preview results, Centro Scholar, College. So click now, OK. So drag it. And all the word university are replaced with the word college. Okay, so that's substitute function. Okay, next we have value, repeat, and exact function. So let us use value function. So given the different monetary unit here for currency, different currencies. Okay, and I have number here. So if I want to use the value function, what is value function? Let's check. Text category, click arrow value, then click OK. So the value function converts a text string that represents a number to a number. Okay, so it means that this will be converted into number. Okay, so from currency to number. Okay, or if your number is in a text form, then it will be converted into number format. Okay, text argument. Text is the text enclosed in quotation marks or a reference to a cell containing the text that you want to convert. So our text, so click arrow up. So click now, cell content, arrow down now, then click OK. So as you can see, from currency form, for monetary form, it converted to numeric form. Okay, so arrow down for the rest of your, for the rest rows. Okay, so how about repeat function? So let us use the repeat function. Okay, so let us check repeat function, text category, arrow down, click Rept function from the word repeat, then click OK. So a repeat function repeats text a given number of times. Use Rept to fill a cell with a number of instances of a text string. Okay, so how many times do you want to repeat your text? Okay, that's repeat function. So text argument, text is the text that you want to repeat. So click arrow up again here. So if I want to repeat this text, love, so arrow down, Okay, how many times do I need to repeat these words? For example, 3 times. Then click OK. Okay? So, same. So, if I want to repeat it only twice, so for press 2, click OK. Okay? How about exact? So, the exact function, let us check the exact function. So, text, so have exact function here. So, for the exact function, click OK. Check whether two text strings are exactly the same and returns true or false. Exact is case sensitive. So exact function is using for comparing the two texts if they are the same. So take note that this is a case sensitive, meaning the small letter is not equal with a capital letter. Okay. So for the exact function, it compares character by character. Okay, let us use now. So compare first text left. Okay, my second text to be compared, my column B. So take note that the word love has space between L and O here, okay, on my text 2. While my first text has no space, okay? So comparing these two words, so the result is false. Click OK. Why false? Because it compares character by current character. So the first character is L, that's correct. Same with the first character here. The second character here is O, but the second character here on column B is space. Okay, so that's why it turns with false result. Okay, so drag it and see the result. So false. Why false? Okay, the first text is written in small letters while the second text is in a capital letter. So false result. Okay, so same with the third example. So small characters. Here is a capital letters with space. So it turns with false result. But for the fourth example, since they have the same word with same case, big letters, both are in capital letters. Okay, that's why you have true result. Okay, next example, in small letters, first text, while the second text it starts with capital letter L. That's why it returns false result. Okay, so how about here? So we have the word wait and wait. Why is it false? Because as you can see here on my second text, it starts with a blank space. Okay, so blank space before the word wait. That's why you have false result. Okay, so we have another text function, that is len function. And let us use len function. The len function is, let's check. The len function returns the number of characters in a text string. Okay, so it simply count how many characters in the text string. Okay, so click the text as use this second column. Okay, then click OK. So you have 5. By 5, the word laugh, take note that it has blank space here. So a blank space is also counted. Okay, so drag it downward. So it simply counts the number of characters, including the blank space here. Okay, that is the length function. Okay, so that's it. So we have different text function. Okay, see you on my next video. Thank you.